All right, y'all, welcome in. So, I thought that I'd just do kind of a general read today. So, I'm going to start with some messages from the angels. Okay. So, the first card that came out is Prioritize. And that is Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. And your second card is Divine Order. And it says, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlining order. So I feel like there is why there is this sensitivity there, because there's a lot of things going on, a lot of things that have to be prioritized, and in, of course, divine order. So this says you are extra sensitive to your energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So, with this divine order, I'm going to pull anything that might be karmas, negative cycles, things that need to be healed, kind of things that, we can work on. Is that all, Spirit? Okay. Okay. So the first card is the wounded child. And the wounded child is definitely childhood traumas, things that you went through as a child that kind of define who you are now. Not necessarily define who you are now, but like what has allowed you to get to the point that you are now. We have empathy here, and I feel like having this empathy for this projection, when you were a child. So I have the wounded child under prioritize, empathy under divine order, and projection under sensitivity. And I feel like it's set that way for a reason. It's set that way for a reason because it's like releasing this feeling of the wounded child to become more organized and motivated in your life, to allow this divine order to happen, having empathy for yourself and your past and what you've been through, and being able to project, and not project in a negative way, but to project in a positive way, from a healing standpoint of where you've came from. So, I'm going to pull some kind of positive affirmations. 3 here, Spirit, if you can. Too many. Can we get 3 cards here, Spirit? Okay, 3. Okay. 2 more, Spirit. Okay, that's 4, but we'll take it. So, the first card we have here is I am a leader. And of course, that's up here, so that kind of stands out from the rest, right? So it's coming from a standpoint of knowing that, even though you've went through these things in the past or when you were a child, like because of everything that you've been through and because of how you've healed that, you're able to be a leader in your own life. Right. So I define myself. I am proud of myself. And I choose to be happy and love myself today and every day. So I feel like I'm going to put that under projection, because it's like sometimes you need to project that out into the world. Sometimes people need to see that, like, you're choosing to be happy. You're choosing to love yourself. So they feel like that they can do the same, right? So I'm just going to pull a couple from the universe here. Anything else, Spirit? Too many? That one wanted to come out. One more, Spirit? Is that all we have? There we go. Okay. So the first card that we had come out was, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am loved and the miracles are all natural. And that's like here. It's like I choose happiness and to love myself today. So continue to come forward as your authentic self, and not in these like shadows of this wounded child's energy, right? So the next card that came out is, when I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So when you lean on universe and be trusting in the universe and be your own leader in your life, you know, you see the peace that comes from that when you're not allowing other people's opinions or situations in the past that people, you know, assume was going to just define you, you know, like this was going to define you as a person because this is what you went through. No, that's the point here is to heal. The point here is to learn lessons. The point here is to keep elevating. And so prove people wrong that, you know, just assume that you are going to be broken your entire life because of what you went through. You are a leader. You know, that's what Spirit is telling you here. And then we have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And we have a lot of love in this. We have a lot of faith in this. And we have a lot of like needing to just trust in yourself at the end of the day. Like, that's the most important thing, is to just trust in yourself. Let's see if we have anything further. Oh my goodness. Too many, Spirit. Sorry about that, guys. I have to go get my son. Okay. Too many, Spirit. I'm going to take what we have here. So we have, interesting, we have inner child. And it's, I reconnect with my inner child through fun and play. So being able to have this like peace, right, in your life. You know, finding things that make you happy, finding ways to spend your time doing something that you enjoy, that you feel like that you're connecting with, right? Things and people that you connect with. It says, I create strong emotional connections with important people in my life. And I feel like that's like this empathy here, having, even though you've went through this inner child wounding, you know, it was in divine order for you to kind of prioritize your life and look at the past as what it is, heal it, accept it, move forward from it, to project who you truly are, to come forward and to choose to be happy and to choose to love yourself. Okay? To let go. to let go of these things in the past. I release the old and embrace the new. I grow into my very best self, coming forward from your highest perspective. It's like, then we have vulnerability. And I feel like during this time of reflecting on your past, you were vulnerable. There was this sensitivity there. You were extra sensitive to energies and emotions. Spirit was telling you to guard yourself. It says, I allow myself to be vulnerable and honor my inner grace, wisdom, and beauty. Right. So it's like knowing that you are a leader, knowing that these things in your past don't define you, being proud of yourself from prioritizing all these things and moving forward from this hurt place to having empathy for people in your life, and then being able to then be strong enough to project your true self and have this awakening, right? So it says, I awaken fully energized and begin my day with gratitude. It's like trusting the universe and trusting yourself and seeing the peace that comes from it, the love that comes from it, when we just allow ourselves to let go of the things that have been so hurtful to us in our life. I had a really impactful day yesterday that I honestly didn't know was going to happen. And something about the conversation that I had yesterday allowed me to release so many things from my childhood, from things that were hurtful to me, things that I didn't understand. And God gave me, the universe gave me the opportunity to have this conversation yesterday with people in my life that have always been in my life, but I've never had the chance or the moment to connect with them. And I learned so many things in that short conversation about myself, and I feel like Spirit needed me to prioritize and to follow divine order. And after that conversation yesterday, I just felt so light. I was able to let go. I was able to connect with, blood relatives. I was able to learn about lineages and history and, family background and where I came from and different things like that. And I've always felt like that was so important, to know about your history and where you came from and your ancestors, and why you are different combinations and mixtures and ingredients of people in your lineage, and why you are so special, why you have the ability to go through all of this trauma to be a leader, to be your true self, to come from a place of love, to have faith in the universe, to awaken to your true self, the true divine order of this situation. And the biggest thing is being able to let go and release anything that held you down. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave you with a song. One song, Spirit, if you can. These are new and haven't been worked in yet. And these are just some that I made up myself. I'll show you quickly after this reading. I have two that came out. Okay. And so the first one is Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know if that means anything to you or you're connected to that song. Maybe that's a song from your childhood. And we also have Curtis Mayfield, Diamond in the Back, in my back. Okay. So what I'm going to show you just real quickly is kind of the new card, the cards, the new dynamic, and kind of like how different structured readings can be for different people. Okay. So these here are just like a bunch of different songs, all different genres, all different meanings. I'll show you. So I've started specific things that stuck out to me when it came to lyrics of the songs. So I'm going to maybe keep some without, and I'm going to keep some with. So these are songs, okay? Then I have all four of the elements, fire, all four of the elements and all of the zodiacs. So, to maybe even resonate more with you, maybe your zodiac sign comes out. So that's what that is. Then this is like shadows, but also like there's love, there's mirroring, there's money wounds, triggers, you know, so there's like grounded, there's a bunch of different things here. Then I have all of the major arcanas here, kind of broke down a little bit more. I'll probably be doing a tarot, come on, Smokey. I'll probably be doing a tarot reading soon. I haven't done one in a while. Then we have all these are, come on, Smokey. Come on, pup. Thank you. So these are all like positive affirmations, just encouraging words, uplifting things for yourself. And then we have, these are my like twin flame, mainly twin flame like in separation. So these are messages from your divine counterpart. So I have a lot of different ideas of things coming up within the next week or two of different videos. I'm also wanting to maybe do my first live. I don't know how many people are going to show up, if any, but that's okay because it's going to be just like a test run anyways. But I kind of want to do a live, kind of pick up some energies, maybe do something like, if I get 15 likes or whatever, I'll do a free reading for somebody. We can do a FaceTime reading together. I can pick up your energies. Yes, you can, do it over the phone. I can pick up energies. It can be something specific. It can be just general. If you specifically want to do a twin flame reading, if you specifically want to do a healing reading, if you want to look deeper into your birth chart, like we can do stuff like that. So I'm gonna start posting more like that. That way it's kind of more diverse. I know there's people that come that have maybe are not in a twin flame relationship, but they feel like they benefit from the healing messages or like quick messages like this. Just give me your feedback in the comment section. Make sure to like and subscribe and share. I do have a TikTok at Fire Moon Child, and I just do short videos there also. Some are different. I post some different than I post on my YouTube, just so there can be a different dynamic and variety for the collective. And I'm probably going to do a twin flame reading later today. And I'm going to use these here, messages from your divine masculine or divine feminine. And also, I am going to be researching more on the solar eclipse that's happening on June 10th. I told you guys I would get that video to you guys. Also, last night I was going through my family's lineage, and there was some quotes that stood out and different stuff like that. And I felt very connected to like the crust, you know, like your family crust or whatever. So I felt very connected to the crust and some of the verbiage in it's kind of like a family book. It's like a history like of, you know, the family and how far the lineage goes back and how certain people, you know, ended together and the children of those people and different things like that. So it's like it was very interesting, and there was some very interesting things that stood out to me that I was like, I know that I had never heard the quote before, but it was almost like I knew it like the back of my hand. So it was like I felt so connected to the meaning of it and what it represented. So I've done like some note taking and some researching, and so I've got some kind of cool stuff that I've learned about myself that I didn't know. And so I'm probably going to post about that, you know, for me to be my true authentic self. You know, I feel like it's important to know where you came from and know who your family members are and were and what they did and what they accomplished and the strength that you have in your life, and knowing that, you know, we've all at some point felt like we were the wounded child. You know, we all at some point felt like that we needed to connect on a deeper level. We needed to let go of things that caused us burden. We needed to be vulnerable. We needed to awaken to who we truly are. And I feel like on this channel, regardless of what reading that spirit gives to me, and regardless of what I put out to you, I want everybody to know that we are all human beings and we all make mistakes and we all love and feel and sense. And regardless if, you know, tarot is your thing or astrology is your thing or, you know, whatever it is your thing, this here is a safe place for you to come and know that it's okay to not feel whole all the time. It's okay to be different. It's okay to talk about things that, you know, maybe people don't normally talk about. So listen to these two songs, Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Curtis Mayfield, Diamond in My Back, and see if those songs resonate with you anyway. The lyrics, the melody, how you feel when you're listening to it, whatever that may be. If I can figure out how to, like, I'm new at this, guys. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know how to, like, because I can copy and paste a link for a song, but I can only do that for one to put it in the description box. So does anybody know how or a way to link two songs at once without me having to, you know, mess up the upload, if that makes sense? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to put, if I can't figure it out and I can only do one song, I'll put the other song in the comment section. Maybe that's how I'll have to do it until I can figure it out. But until next time, thank you for stopping in and listening to this reading. And I hope something resonated. It doesn't all have to resonate with you, but I hope something resonated with you. It definitely resonated with me. And Spirit's like, let's just pull some zodiacs. Maybe this might help. What do we got, Spirit? Zodiac signs that could be affected by this reading. Got it? Okay. So we have Pisces. We have Sagittarius. We have Cancer. And we have Aquarius. So if you are any of these zodiac signs, or if you have these zodiac signs in your birth chart, this could be a reading for you. And check out my twin flame reading later. And until next time, peace and namaste.